Okay, we'll start in standing posture. Bring your hands to heart center, finding equal balance with our feet on the mat, closing the eyes, finding the equal balance between the hands, pressing our palms gently together. We'll take an inhale, Om, Om, Asakama, Sadakamaya, Namasoma, Sakikamaya, Yoma, Amakangamaya, Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Putting our hands, producing the fire of yoga, placing our hands over our eyes, sending that healing energy back at our own being, bringing forth our own intention for our practice today. Bring your hands back to heart center. Begin by gently observing your breath. Noticing where the expansion in the thoracic part of the body is occurring. Slowly bring your arms down. And then we'll inhale our arms up. Breathing in, letting the face go towards the sky. Exhale gently, following your own breath rhythm. Arms down, head down. Inhaling back up. And exhaling back down. Eyes remain closed, focusing on our own breath and body. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Slowly, moving arms up very slowly, opening the shoulders, allowing the body to counterbalance however it wants. Just big shoulder rolls, opening and closing. And then pause and gently go the other direction. Feeling the smoothness and movement and in that rotation of the shoulders. And then pausing briefly, just letting your arms swing until they come to a stop. With the eyes closed, as you exhale, just let your chin drop towards your chest. Inhaling the head back up, face going upward towards the sky. Exhale, down with the chin, face down towards the earth. Inhaling up towards the sky. Exhaling down towards the earth. One more round. And then exhaling down. Bringing the head back to neutral. As you exhale, lifting your head as if you'd be looking over your shoulder. And gently point your nose a little further, feeling a deeper step behind your opposite ear and external mastication. Inhale, swing your head across, positioning your head like you look over the other shoulder, and gently point your nose. On your next inhale, swinging across, Exhale as you look over the other shoulder. And inhale, spinning across the body. Exhaling the other, looking over the other shoulder. Inhale back into the center and pausing in neutral. Exhale gently, ear towards shoulder. Inhaling up. Exhale the other side, ear towards shoulder. Inhaling up. Continue. Exhaling as your ear is towards the shoulder. Inhale, straighten the spine. And exhale the direction. Do 2 more rounds with full awareness on the movement and the qualities of the breath and the connection. And then bringing your head to neutral. Pausing gently. And we'll slowly, just moving our bodies in a circle, feeling all the micro surfaces of the foot, the feet touching the earth on the mat. Just a big circle, checking for balance in connection with our feet on the earth. Pausing and then going the other direction. Pausing again. Coming to neutral. And we'll just gently start to swing our arms from side to side. We're letting our arms hit the sides of the body gently without trying to force them, imagining the arms are big, heavy ropes, and they're just gently hitting the body, slowly warming up our spine, our hips, our knees, and ankles. Pausing as we slow down the swing, keeping the feet about hip width apart, and we'll just do a few squats. Just slowly, just bending down, only going as far as comfortable, keeping the knees behind the feet. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Arms are parallel to the ground. Inhale up, using the glutes to press away from the earth. Inhale, press the feet into the earth, use the glutes to activate. Inhale, exhale down. One. Continue. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back up. Shifting your balance to one foot, just gently picking up a leg so your foot is off the ground and slowly doing circles with that foot. Gently warming up the knee joint. And reverse one the other way. Slowly lowering that foot down, shifting your weight, lifting the other foot up. Same thing. Just starting circles on one direction. And then going the other way. And then slowly placing that foot back down. Separating the feet out. Toes are probably off the mat. The heels are on the mat still. And exhale, flexing from the waist. Inhaling back up. Exhale, flexing from the waist. Inhaling back up. Continue. Keeping the hips stacked over the mat. Warming the midsection of the body up. Connecting that breath with the movement. And then on the next round, as you tilt down, let your hips shift over, feeling an inner groin stretch. Inhale up, exhale, shifting the hips. And just the foot position if it's not comfortable for you. And pausing in the middle. Bringing our feet back in a little bit wider than hip width. And then we'll do like the hula hoop circles. The circles with the body, moving the midsection around in circles as we continue to mobilize the hips, the knees, the ankles, and the vertebrae and the lower back. And then pause and reverse to the other way. Pausing the center, keeping the hands on the hips, activating our hip flexors by lifting our toes up, feeling the contraction in the hip flexor muscles. Exhale, place the toes down. Inhale the toes up, feeling the contraction and flexing the hips. Go down. And now we're going to put it together with a flexion at the waist. So exhale, folding forward, bringing the toes up, feeling that flexion as you fold forward. Inhale back to the top. Exhale the toes down. Do it one more time. Exhaling down, 90 degrees with the torso. Activate the toes, lifting them up just to feel for that muscle contraction in the hips. Exhale the toes down. Inhale the torso up. So it's just a way of checking that we're activating the right muscular structure. Exhaling down, feeling for that same muscle. Keep your toes down or lift them up. Inhale the torso back up. Exhale down. Inhaling out. And now we'll reposition, putting our hands at the lower back, inhaling tall, exhaling back. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Inhaling up. Now putting the whole movement together. Exhale forward gently, activating those hip flexors. Inhale up, bring yourself upward. Exhale back. Inhale up, exhale forward. Inhale up, exhale back. We're going to do 3 more. So following your own breath, focusing on activating the correct muscular structure as you go to protect the spine. And then coming to the top. All right, standing at the front of the mat when you're ready. And we'll do 5 rounds of Surya Namaskar, the Hatha version. So placing the hands at the heart. Om Surya Namaha. Inhaling up. Om Surya Namaha. Exhaling down. Om Surya Namaha. Turning one leg back. Om Surya Namaha. Sending the left leg back. Om Surya Namaha. Exhaling down, 8-point pose. Inhale. Om Surya Namaha. Inhaling up to cobra. Om Surya Namaha. Exhale, pressing into mountain. Parsvatasana. Om Surya Namaha. Inhale, right foot forward. Om Surya Namaha. Inhale, left foot forward. Om Surya Namaha. Exhale, folding forward, gently reaching the thighs to the rib cage to the thighs. Om Surya Namaha. Inhale all the way up. Uttanasana. Om Surya Namaha. Exhale, hands to heart. Om Surya Namaha. Inhale, the other half round. Inhale, arms up, hands overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Padahastasana. Inhaling halfway, sending the left foot back, low lunge, Asana Samasana. Sending the right leg back into plank, Palakanasana. Exhale, down into Ashtanga Namaskar, 8-point pose. Inhaling into Bhujangasana. Exhaling into Mountain Parvatasana. Inhale, left leg comes forward, second on right side, Asana Samasana. Inhale, right foot forward, exhale, folding forward. Inhale, all the way up, Utthita Padahastasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Second inhaling out, exhaling down. Inhaling halfway, sending the right leg back, pausing here for a moment, and then inhale, send your right leg back into plank, lowering down into 8-point pose, inhaling into cobra, exhaling into mountain. Inhale, right foot comes forward, low lunge on the left side. Inhaling the left foot forward, exhale, holding forward. Inhale, way up, down into the heart. Second half down, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling halfway, sending the left leg back, pausing for a moment, and then inhale your right leg back into plank, lowering down into Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhaling to cobra, exhaling to mountain. On your next inhale, bring your left foot forward, slowly to the right side. Inhale your right foot forward as you exhale, folding forward, and then inhale all the way to the exhaling into the heart. Three, inhaling up, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, sending the right leg back into plank, lowering down into 8-point pose. Inhaling into cobra, exhaling into mountain. Inhaling, right foot comes forward. And then bring the other foot forward when you're ready. Exhale, emptying the lungs, folding deeply. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhaling up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Sending the left leg back. Pausing here. Inhale the right leg back into plank. Lowering down into 8-point pose. Inhaling into cobra. Exhaling into mountain. Coming up to inhale, bring your left foot forward, stretching the right side. Inhale your right foot forward. Exhale, folding from the hips, emptying the knees. And then inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step forward. Inhaling up. Inhaling up. Exhale, from the right leg back, slow one. Pausing here. Inhale, left leg back. Pausing here. Lowering down into 8-point pose. Inhaling cobra. Exhaling into mountain. Inhaling forward. Straightening the spine, looking forward. And then inhale the left side, move the right. Exhale, emptying the lungs, thighs and rib cage want to move. Inhale, all the way up to the top. And exhale, hands to heart. 4 tap round. Inhaling up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, forward. Exhale from the left leg back. Pausing in. And then the right. Pausing here. Going down to 8-point pose. Inhaling to go. Exhale, move to mountain. Inhale the left leg forward. Looking forward, stretching the spine. Inhale the right foot to meet the left. Exhale, emptying the lungs. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Final round. Concha. Inhaling up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roughly. Turning the right leg back. Sun Salutations. Inhale the left leg into Surya Plank. Exhale, coming down into Sun Namaskar. Inhaling into Peak Cobra. Bhujangasana. Exhaling to mountain. Ardhakrasana. Inhale the right foot forward. Ashwasana. Roll one. Inhale the left foot forward. And exhale, Padahastasana. Inhale all the way up. Utthita Padahastasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Namaskar. Second, fifth round. Inhaling up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, swing. Leg back. Pausing here. Inhale. Bring the right leg back. Plank. Exhale, ring down. 8-point pose. Inhale. Into cobra. Exhale, into mountain. Inhale your left leg forward. Right leg is long and low. Looking forward. Inhale your right foot forward. Exhale, folding forward, emptying lung. On a big inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Surya Namaskar. Now we'll move into the asana portion. So just very gently, we're going to vinyasa towards the mat. So inhale, one beautiful breath up, reaching to the side. Exhale, folding forward, lowering down, bending the knees. Allowing your hands to touch the mat. Your feet are together. You're rolling, you're in a ball, you're in Palamuttasana. Just allowing your back to settle. Breathing into any areas that are tired, overused, or feeling upset today. Allowing your feet bones to come to the mat. Very gently putting your feet in front of you. Sitting in this posture, just allow your rib cage to reach towards your thigh bones. You can reach your hands towards your feet, feeling the connection. And allow your head to hang gently. Breathing with intention in this posture. Inhaling your head up gently. We'll bend our left leg, then the right leg back. So moving into Murdasana, the deer pose. Inhaling tall. If you have a bolster or a block, you're welcome to use that. Rest your head on it. Slowly, slowly lowering down. Using a prop to help if you need to. I have my block just under my forehead, just so my spine stays more neutral. Letting your heart reach towards your knee, Janu, as Lokesh likes to say, means lever. So the heart wants to be near that knee. Breathing gently, softening in our body. Just noticing any areas that are gripping or holding. Placing our awareness on those places. And as we inhale, we soften, we send oxygenated blood and energy, positive energy to those places. And as we exhale, we release negativity, tension, and the holding that we're using in that spot. slowly, slowly gathering ourselves. And on the next inhale, bringing our head up, straightening the arms, and squeezing the arms to support the torso as you come up. Switching sides, bringing the right foot inward, sending the left leg outward, and positioning ourselves to fold forward, bringing that big, beautiful heart towards our knee. Janu, the head goes down towards the block as we move into Mrigasana, deer pose. Again, serving the body, finding any areas that are holding the gripping, breathing into them. By bringing awareness to those areas, we are able to release any tension, gripping, pain, or holding. Inhaling the head up when you're ready. And slowly pushing myself into that seated posture again, bringing the legs out in front of us. Drop one leg down again, and then you're going to pick your leg up, and you're cradling this leg, and just gently rocking this leg, working the hip, working the knee, moving the spine gently. And slowing the movement down, bringing the foot out in front of you. And we'll do some more knee circles. So just gentle circles with the knee. I'm using my hands to hold my thigh. My fingers are interlaced, holding the thigh firmly so my knee can produce the movement that's unrestricted. And again, only going as far as comfortable with the movement, and reverse when you're ready. 10 circles the other way. And then just gently placing that leg down, and we'll go to the other side. Just start by cradling the leg first, just gently rocking it side to side. Just slowing the movement down, interlacing the hands under the thigh, and then slowly doing circles on this side, producing only movement that's smooth and unjerking as you move in circles. And reverse going the other way. Pausing, placing that foot down. And we'll bring the legs back. Sitting on our knees, placing our toes together. We're going to press back into rabbit pose. So slowly, slowly lowering yourself down with control and focus. Again, you can use props if you want for your forehead, or a blanket or a bolster. And resting the body, looking for any areas of gripping and holding again. Slowly, slowly activating your body, and then inhaling your head up, coming into Matsuyasana, so cat and cow, like tabletop. And then you're going to lower down, so sending your legs out into plank, lowering down into Bhujangasana, pausing here for a moment. Inhaling, coming up. Exhale, going down, only going as far as comfortable. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Continue 3 more rounds. Following that inhale, doing baby cobra or full cobra if you want. Whatever your body feels is comfortable today. Bringing complete focus and awareness to that breath. Using Ujjayi breath to connect on your inhale and your exhale. And then slowly, slowly pressing your toes into the mat when you come to the end of that posture. Inhaling yourself up, pressing yourself back over your heels again into rabbit. And slowly hold here for a moment, recalibrating your body again. Inhale your head up, coming back to plank, and lowering down to cobra again, flattening the feet. Inhaling up gently, and exhaling back down. Pressing the toes into the mat once you are parallel to the floor. Inhaling yourself up, pressing your toes together, coming back again into rabbit. So we're doing striking cobra, a really slow version of it. Sashank, Bhujangasana. Inhaling the head up, send the legs back, lowering down. We're going to do 2 more rounds after this. Inhaling into cobra with control and focus. Exhale, lowering down gently, returning the body to the mat. Pressing the toes into the mat. Inhaling up, pressing back into rabbit again. Letting the body settle for 2 breaths. And then inhaling up again, coming back out into plank, lowering down into cobra. Inhaling up, exhaling down, returning to the mat with control, always seeking smooth movements, not jerking. Pressing the toes into the mat, inhaling up, pressing back into rabbit. Last round, inhaling up, coming into plank, lowering down, flattening the feet out, inhaling up into cobra, and exhaling down. Pressing the toes in the mat, inhaling up, and pressing back for the last rabbit. Inhaling head up, legs are still underneath your body, bringing your body over your right leg, and then extending your left leg. Yep, good. And slowly sinking down into this posture, just feeling the inner groin and all those tendons and ligaments that support the knee on the side of the body set. If there's pain under the bent knee, you could place a blanket between your heel and your butt cheek. Inhaling the head up, coming onto that right knee, and then bringing your left side back under you. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So flattening that knee down, extending the right leg out, and pressing down on this side. Feeling that stretch on the inside of the thigh, the extended leg, the knee. Inhaling up. Coming on step. Bring your legs in to Marjariasana. And then we'll do a few rounds of the standard cat and cow. Just adding some flexibility, checking for flexibility in the spine. As you inhale down fully, belly comes down. As you exhale fully, belly comes up. Continue for 3 more rounds, following your own breath, connecting that breath with the movement. And then coming to tabletop when you're ready. And we're going to sit down. You can sit in Sukhasana, that like for a minute, and then slowly extend your legs in front of you. And we're going to roll back. So one vertebrae at a time, just gently articulating your spine. And we're going to roll to the right or the left side to start with. So you can bring your hips are going to be stacked above each other. And you can start with the knees at a 90-degree angle. And your shoulders are going to start on the side, and then we're going to actually use our left hand to hold our knee. So if you can't see, so I'm on the side. I'm going to use my left hand to hold down my knee. And then the arm is in front of me. I'm going to inhale, opening my chest and rotating my torso so I can look over at that hand. So my shoulders may actually be touching the mat on both sides. It just depends on your flexibility in the upper back. As you inhale, bringing that hand back over in front of your body. Yep. So the knees are staying stacked. My hips are stacked in one position. And we're rotating the upper body by opening the arms. So inhaling back over, allowing the chest to open to the sky, looking over at that hand as it travels to the other side. The palm, the back side of the palm is touching the earth or the mat or the ground. Breathing here for a moment, and then inhale, closing that, bringing that arm across the body and back over. Okay, pausing here for a moment. The leg that's underneath the top leg, you're going to extend that one out slightly. So now your legs are going to be staggered. Still holding the top leg. Same thing, but now this is going to be addressing the lower lumbar area. So it's a self-correcting posture. So inhaling, opening. Breathing, and then on your next inhale, closing. Going back over. Inhale, do it again. On the next inhale, bring the hand up. One more round. Inhale, opening. On the next inhale, bring it on over again. Come back to the beginning. Slowly rolling onto your back, and we'll go to the other side, but pausing in the middle. So before we roll to the other side, just pause. As you breathe, as you inhale, try to flatten your lower back into the mat, just sending breath, prana into the lower back. One more breath here. And on your next breath, you can roll to your right and roll to the same thing on the right side. So first starting by dropping the knees like 90 degrees, using that arm that's on the bottom. So it's going to be my right arm, your right arm, good. And then place that hand on the top of the thigh. So the knees are stacked, the hips are stacked. And now the arm, the left arm is touching the mat in front of you. And then as you inhale, bring it up and over. Again, the back side of that hand will likely touch the mat or the ground. Just looking at it, breathing. On your next inhale, bring the hand across again to the front. Smooth, fluid movements with that hand. We'll do it again. Inhale. On your next inhale, bring it across. And one more. Inhale. On your next inhale, bring that one across. Good. Now, extending the leg that's closest to the ground out slightly, so you've got staggered legs. The top leg is still 90 degrees. The bottom one is just a little bit straighter. I'll do the same thing. Inhale, opening. Breathing into the lower back and the lumbar. On your next inhale, closing. Coming back to the chest. Inhale. Over. And then over again. Back to the neutral. One more. Okay. On your next inhale, bring that left hand back to neutral. Good. Rolling onto your back again. Getting yourself in a comfortable position. Breathing into the low back. So as you inhale, pressing the lower back into the mat. Feeling the expansion of the back side of your body as it touches the mat. And as your lungs fill with air. And as you exhale, just let that return to normal. Lower lumbar. You can just take more breaths. Slowly, slowly with awareness. Place your hands on the mat behind your heels. Reaching the tip of the middle finger towards the back side of your heel. Your heels are probably a little bigger than hip width. We're going to articulate the spine upwards. So one vertebrae at a time, starting with the hips, the pelvis lifting up. And then one little vertebrae at a time, getting attention, awareness. As you peel up towards the shoulders, into bridge, Sukhasana. Interlacing your hands under your body, pressing your arms into the mat, opening the chest and the heart to swell. Breathing here for 5 breaths, activating the glutes for deeper squeeze, stretch. Activate the lower spanda if you please. Releasing the hands and your legs, releasing the bandha and the glutes, and slowly returning your body back to the earth, one vertebrae at a time, with awareness and control. slowly articulating the spine to cleanse the order, feeling as though the spine is melting gently back to the mat. Until your hips touch the ground, and then you can extend your legs out long, getting yourself just a little bit more comfortable as you rest in Savasana. Palms are towards the sky, slowly observing the growth line, starting with the feet, the ankles, the calves, the knees, the thighs, the hips, the belly, the lungs, the chest, the shoulders, the scalp with your shoulders. Relax, don't, don't, mouth, nose, tongue, your face, back of your head, your upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, and hand. If you can grow stronger, the other arm goes in. Now move down the body. Feeling the sound in your lungs, the vital energy. Inhale and exhale. Feel that as your heart beats. As you inhale, you feel the sound, that vital energy moving through your body. You just feel it move to your eyes, your ears, your nose. You can feel that sound with every inhale. On your next inhale, feel that sound to your head, your head. You can feel the sound even as you inhale the next one. You feel it in your belly, in the back, that vital energy, that humming inside. On your next inhale, you feel that sound in the way your arms moving. It's expanding, it's growing, and your shoulders find movement. On your next inhale, feel that sound, your hips, your thighs, your anything. That sound suction your lower extremities, that is the primary consist that will create. Now we come to one mindfulness. without paying attention to your breathing. Bring them in your mind, to your hands, the palms of your hands, wherever your mind, your awareness is in yourself. Bring your awareness to your eyes, the mind follows. Bring your awareness now to your belly, the mind follows. Bring your awareness to your neck, and the mind follows. Bring your awareness to your feet, and the mind follows. Bring your awareness to your whole heart, and the mind follows. Bring your awareness to your heart, and the mind follows. When you have the mind follows, you're able to feel these things, focus, all of it, very clear. Now let go of these three bodies, these three cultures. Once you let go, you're able to move inward. Trying to move towards a higher influence inside. You may not be able to notice the intellectually closer within your mind or control, but it is there. Your slowly comes further into the bliss body. And you can observe this further. You feel the sweet inside. Your heart beating, the feeling of the bliss body. Everything deeper and deeper. Just deep relaxation, profound bliss and happiness. Being today, continue to slowly on the bliss body. Young person, being with the being self-position, witnessing the sensation, being is in true to peacefully and grace, feeling joy and presence to be the divine being and all the senses of the person, everyone, no fear, and event, and sentiment, and joy, and slowly coming down and observing, preparing the body, the movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes, giving yourself a big stretch, and finding yourself in a comfortable seated posture. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Feeling the pressure of the hands pressing against each other, finding that middle balance. Opening the hands by keeping the pinkies and the thumbs still touching in lotus mudra. The hands are open in lotus. Bringing the hands back in front of the heart. Observing the lotus mudra. The lotus is a beautiful flower that exists within the murk and muck, unaffected by everything around it, the chaos of life. It thrives, allowing its beautiful fragrance, beautiful existence to live amongst it all. The lotus mudra is a mudra of healing, connection, and deep love, opening our hearts to the world, to others, and to ourselves. Closing your hands, coming back into Namaste mudra. We'll do an Om and say Shanti. Inhale. Om. Shanti. 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 Moving your hands, producing a fire of yoga. Placing your hands over your eyes. Bring your hands back into your heart center. I want to share the protection mantra. Om Kritam Yajamahe Sugadim Pushti Varanam Udva Rutumiva Bandhanat Nityo Mukti Amritam. Om. Bring forth your own intentions from the beginning of your practice. Thanking your body and your breath for your practice today, and your royal companions who walk well into the sky and on the earth and the universe for yoga. Namaste. Is it okay?